Jade Barker. Hello, Jade. Now, we were just talking about Fashion Week earlier, or how Dubai at least wants to attract on the best fashion designers. You're going to tell us now about Milan Fashion Week and somewhat of a first for the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that you might not associate really with glitz and glamour of fashion, and probably a bit more with military or perhaps spying, are drones. But they actually had their catwalk moment yesterday. Luxury brand Fendi used them to live stream their collection. They used 3 drone cams. You can see them there. Models don't seem to be too put off by them, as you can see. And they used them to live stream Karl Lagerfeld's collection. The brand says it gives fans a chance to see the show like never before.
I think this new technology allows people to see the show as they never dreamed to be seeing it. So millions of people dream to be on a catwalk, and they have not the possibility. I think that with this new technology, they will see the show maybe even better than people sitting here in the first row.
Well, funnily enough, they weren't too incongruous with this collection, because it actually was a bit of a nod to 1940s wartime. You saw there lots of khakis and green colours. However, not everyone was a fan of the use of the technology. Let's take a listen now to one of the spectators.
The drones, I have to say, irritated me with all the NSA, and I'm from Germany. We are very suspicious with things like that, with our past with the Nazis and the Stasi in the East. Like all this, like filming and listening, I don't like it all.
All right, well, Milan Fashion Week continues, of course, into the end of this week, and then it's Paris's turn. They'll be packing up their frocks and heading here.
Okay, now you've got some music news for us, and it makes me feel very old because Neneh Cherry is the very first tape I bought. I don't know if you even remember tapes. Very first one. And it's been 2 decades since she released her last solo album. Neneh Cherry, she's back.
She is indeed back. Her album Blank Project is due to hit shelves next week. As you said, it's her first solo album since the 1996 Cherry's Man, which of course featured that very famous song I'm sure most of us are familiar with, and it gets stuck in your head, I have to say, 7 Seconds. It was nominated for a Grammy. This is a 10-track effort. It's a collaboration with London production duo Rocket No. 9. Also features guest appearances such as by Robin. Neneh Cherry fans, though, may be a little bit surprised. It has quite a different sound than from her previous stuff. Let's take a listen.
Too many times you come crawling, say sorry, too late, paper cut regrets will not stick, better change. Need to be right, right to be wrong. Sometimes I lose a lost down the hall. Leave me alone, but don't leave me lonely.
Right, well, many may describe this as her comeback album because it has been quite a long time, as we said, in between the 2 main albums. She's been rather busy since. She's released 2 collaborative LPs. She's contributed to numerous artist projects. She started a band with her husband and her daughter. She's toured the world. She actually sat down and took the time to sit down with France 24's Catherine Nicholson and told her that she always thought she would continue to make music.
I always felt like I'd hopefully be doing this, until the day I drop. To me, it's always been about the long journey, not the short haul. And there was something in the kind of, it was amazing having hits like Buffalo Stance or Man-Child or 7 Seconds. But and they were, magical things that happened, but I don't think that wasn't really the reason for doing and making that music.
We've had some fashion, some music, and now some movie news, and a film that's just hit cinema screens here in France, and it's already proved that it has the building blocks for global success.
Yeah, absolutely. A bit of a pun there, because we're talking, of course, about the Lego film. It's this year's actually biggest box office breakout so far. It passed the $200 million mark worldwide in less than 2 weeks of playtime. The 3D film cost around $60 million to produce. It used some real Lego parts, that fans will be pleased to hear, but also mixed in a bit of CG animation. They said it would cost way too much if they did the whole thing actually by hand. It features the voices of Chris Pratt, Will Ferrell, Morgan Freeman, amongst others. Let's take a look now at the trailer.
Jump on!
Relax, everybody, I'm here. Pac-Man? Awesome! Could you make one of these in orange? I only work in black. and sometimes very, very dark gray.
No, not that, wrong. And that's it, check.
Well, the film has actually been such a success that the backers Warners have given the green light to do a sequel and also another film using the Lego Ninjago toys. And filmmakers Phil Lloyd and Chris Miller have quite the magic touch. They're quite good at making films that appeal both to adults and to children, so perhaps that has something to do with this success. Here's them talking about their idea for the film.
We wanted to hit as many Lego worlds as we possibly could in this movie, create a world where there was all of the crazy kid ideas.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much, Jade, for that little cultural interlude. Now it's time for a sports roundup.
At the Winter